The great CNO is really a CON, a con. CNO is not protected by sovereignty and is not exempt from EPA regulation.
High-tech people with low-tech souls and .com Wi-Fi internet poles. We curse the wind and use the sun to tan and bury nuclear waste on Indian land. Nuclear waste on Indian land. Run!
This right here is all coming out of outfall number 7. And this is the sediment washed onto my property. Going across my property here.
You're hearing the voice of Jack Crittenden, a Vietnam veteran and a Cherokee citizen, property owner near the dump site.
I'm going to follow it all the way up to where it comes out of the landfill. Trash and debris that's washed out of the landfill.
It makes you wonder how far this poison will spread.
Sewage sludge is right on the top of the east and south side of the landfill. I'll walk right over here and show you where the ponds are. This is storm drain pond. That's the leachate pond, and that's we don't know what they call that pond right there. And this right here is where they're digging up the trash, making holes in the top of cell number 3 to pump the leachate back up into cell number 3.
Pumping the poison water back into holes dug at the top of the landfill is supposed to prevent pollution.
See, these holes are already saturated. Back on the east side now. This is some kind of real oily, greasy substance coming out of the ground here, and it's flowing down into this pond that the dike blew out on the 18th, and all of this ran down into the leachate. And
the EPA refuses to regulate this landfill because it is on Indian land.
You can see where it flowed down into the storm drain pond also. and this right here is where they had to shore up the bank because it made the leachate pond overflow. This dike had been in pretty bad shape for over a year. We knew if we ever got a good rain that it was going to break.
Years of complaints have fell on deaf ears.
And this is all where they're pumping it back up into the top of the landfill now. You can see the gauge they've cut is, I'd say, maybe a foot and a half underwater. And you can see how close it came to overflowing even down on this end. This is the south end of the leachate.
How can we believe what we are told when there is no motivation to be truthful?
Now all that erosion you see there, that did not run in the storm drain pond. They've got a ditch dug along that side that channels it out to outfall number 8. So, well, they're saying it's runoff that keeps this thing full. But it's kind of hard to believe that that's what's causing it. Today is Monday, October the 8th, 2007. This is the unauthorized leachate pond above the lined leachate pond. And as you can see here, this is overflowing and running down into this open area. Some of it going on off into the leachate pond, some of it going on off into the storm drain pond. So this is not the only place right here that it's running over. I can see another spot further on down, but I'm not going to walk down there.
The trash on this road is not from citizens littering. It is from the trucks hauling unknown waste from other states across the country. This pond is unauthorized. It has no lining. The CNO has stolen our resources and poisoned our children while hiding behind the sovereign immunity that belongs to the Cherokee people.